back again to Become a Competent Biblical Counselor. This is Dr. Dave Jones, and today's episode is entitled Educational Success or Failure. What would you do? We're going to continue with 2 Timothy 4:2 because it's very important for us to preach the Word, and it's very important for us to be prepared in season and out of season. Are you ready to handle educational success or failure? Let's see. Kim is a 43-year-old PhD college professor at a major university specializing in early childhood development. Kim is having problems with her 6-year-old son. She has a 19-year-old son and a 21-year-old daughter and is having problems with understanding why she is having so much trouble with her youngest. Kim is of the understanding that she should be able to continue her parenting skills, which have been successful before and now have become very frustrated with the new challenge, which is unresponsive to her high level of education, as well as successful parenting experience of the past. She feels that since she was successful with her first two, why is she not with the little one? One of Kim's biggest issues is that she is not approachable with raising her children. After all, she is a PhD and should have access to all the answers. She just hasn't found them yet. However, there are other issues Kim is facing. In spite of their ages, her oldest children are still financially dependent on their mother. Kim wants to stop teaching and move to another state. She is estranged from her husband and wants a divorce and is medicated due to stress caused by her husband. Says in the previous episodes, this is where you stop and you think about what would you do in this situation. How would you handle this person who feels that she is more educated and knowledgeable about the situation, but for some reason she has dropped her guard, she has swallowed her pride, and she's reaching out for help? What would you do? So I hope you took some time to really think about this particular issue. This is potentially a tough one, because this is someone who thinks that she has all the answers, and she wants to convince you that she has all the answers while she's listening to herself convince herself about how right that she thinks that she is. Anyway, so this is what I did. Kim made a courtesy call to me and shared some of these issues. I proceeded to point out the inconsistency with her life, and all she wanted to do was argue with me. She cited research studies about various problems in her life, and at first rebelled with my attempts to get her to assume responsibility for her situation. After what appeared to be forever, she finally relented because she ran out of excuses. She said it is difficult for her to admit failure because she wants to be a good example to her children. Now, Kim is a Christian, but she does not live like one. Upon refreshing her memory as to why she is living the way she is, she confessed being caught up in the liberal university life dialogue, which has become her way of life. I explained to her that God has a purpose for her to understand what is going on with her and to trust Him in the resolution of her problems and to remember to what she committed to so long ago, to follow Him. I challenged her approach to life and took her back to her joyful experiences she had before embarking on this quest for absolute perfectionism that she never would have. At this time, her silence was deafening. She quietly acknowledged what she was doing, and with prayer, I led her to confess her sins to God and rededicate her life and family to Him. She and her family are now attending a local church, and the atmosphere within her home has now become one of harmony with the cause of and for Christ.